Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
All right, Chloe, well, congratulations on your new policies.
Thank you.
And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out. You can give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Congrats.
Come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer with Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at O'Pekin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Smith Native Bush Insurance has served the Eastern Panhandle since 1869, a family-owned business with locations in Martinsburg on South Queen Street and Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Hey, home team sports fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local
Interested in seeing a freshman Avery Brown. I watched him defend when they played Lindsley against the Godwin kid, which is a D1 prospect, and Avery strapped. So I'm interested to see how Coach Ryan Miller uses him tonight.
I saw Avery, watched him a little bit in middle school, but then I got a chance to see him over the summer as well. Really impressed with him, tough-nosed kid, gets on the floor. You know, he knocks down shots, but he loves defending. I love seeing that in him. Young kid I've never seen him back down from a challenge, so it's been really good to
And he's actually grown a pretty good amount. Where last year he was around 5'9", 5'10", and he's hit the 6-foot mark this year. So as he continues to grow, Avery could become one of the special EPAC players around this area.
I agree. Athletic, plays hard, defends, love defending. So it'll be really another young kid, and really excited to see what happens with him in his future.
And we are down to 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first quarter, and the score is 6-0.
And and again, Washington hasn't had any easy looks. Hedgesville's made everything difficult on them. They made everything difficult on them, so they really need to settle down and execute what they need to execute and get something easy. Whether it takes 20 passes, just get something easy right now.
And it's still by Tay Wilmer makes the 8-0 lead right now. And Washington just needs that basket. We watched a lot of basketball to where as soon as you get that first basket, everybody takes that side relief, and then the points start to come.
Agreed.
Lesley Machado for the 3. He pulls up. Bang, bang. Lesley Machado for 3.
See an easy look, penetration of Dolman, and kick to Machado for a good shot. Good look right there.
Let's see if Washington can defend and get a stop, or if Hedgesville can continue their dominance and their comfort level on the offensive side. 8-3 with 1 minute and 48 seconds left. Tay Wilmer attacks the basket, left-hand shot, throwing up. He misses. Rebound by Josh McCarthy. McCarthy, the lone senior on this Washington ball club. Back to Chris Dolman at the top of the key. Over to Lesley Machado. As Coach Ryan Miller barks out instructions for his ball club. Dolman tries to get downhill. He is blocked out to Sean McCarthy. Rebound by George Welty. George Welty back up and in. 8-5, and it sounds like we just talked about. You get that first basket. Now it's 8-5, and you're only down by 3 when the score was just 8-0.
And again,
no more than 20 seconds left.
Good penetration by Dolman. Able to break the defense down a little bit to get an easy look here. Get an offensive rebound, get something good. Now,
and it's still by Lesley Machado. Chris Dolman brings the ball up the court. He gets downhill. And that was kind of a lackadaisical pass right there. And Rasan, I'm going to ask you this question because you are a basketball coach. Do you have a little bit of an issue that he actually dribbled the ball over to him instead of making the pass maybe from?
You can go both ways on that. I think sometimes it's just a matter of what the defender is doing, but you can go both ways, whether you dribble at him and hand off from there, or make the pass and go set it. But they just have to be on the same page with that right there. I think McCartney, I thought he was a little lazy, coming for the DHO. So. Everybody has to be in sync with those little things. But at the point that situation is always going to go on the point guard. So coach is always going to blame the point guard for that.
And Tay Wilmer hits the 3-pointer from the corner. Hedgesville leading 11-5. And I wanted to make a comment. George Welty is kind of like an old school center. That center that likes to stay in the paint. He's not really going to take you outside and do a lot of razzle dazzle. There's some games where, he finds it a little tougher to play against. Good shot. When you try to find that balance with, a 6'6" old school center, you have Chet Gore. I think they're trying to find out how they can feed off of each other as basketball players and as bigs.
And I think, in a situation like that, when you're able to play with a 6'6", a center that's that old school who likes to, he's going to take up space in the paint, things like that. So, the way to play off of that, especially with Gore, working the short corner area, working the mid post, when he can do things like that, that'll open up his game a little bit. And with George, the biggest thing is he just has to learn to position his body a little better. And once he learns that, he'll be okay.
Yeah. And I think as kids continue to adjust, you know, you have to realize that the game evolves and the game changes as you grow. So when you play a lot of freshmen and you play a lot of sophomores, you know, I had this conversation, you know, with my son. You know, 6'1", 6'2" in middle school, you're the biggest kid on the floor.
Right.
6'2", when you're playing on varsity basketball, that's a point guard or a shooting guard on a lot of teams.
Right.
Now, there's other teams that have smaller guards, like Washington has smaller guards, and Jefferson with Jenkins and Collin. But you watch the Morgantown game over the weekend, Sharon Young is over 6 foot tall. You look at, I think Tay might be 5'9", 5'10", but everybody else on their team is over 6 foot. So that's a great move right there by Tay Woman.
Really good attack. You know, and it's one thing to be, and it's okay to be small. You just can't play small. So it doesn't matter that you're 5'8" or 5'9". If you're playing big, then you know, no one sees your size anymore. You know, so it doesn't, and it can be done. You know, see right there, good position by Wilson. Great position right there. And sealed his defender. Great position.
And that's why I like broadcasting games with basketball coaches, because a lot of things that you got to see, you kind of like, you already know that later on in the game that's going to come up. Now listen, I'm going to tell you this. If I know Ryan Miller, like I think I know him, he's about to put Avery Brown in on Tay Woman.
Somebody's going to keep him out the paint. Someone has to keep him out of the paint. And, you know, right there, he's telling Machado, you know, how to defend him, but he's got to keep him out of the paint. You know, that's one thing that drives coaches crazy when, you know, have straight line drives, and that will drive you crazy. So that keeps you up at night. But if they can keep him out of the paint, that'll help settle the defensive end down. And then, you know, when you have a 6'6" guy on the back end that can contest the shots at the rim, you know, that helps your defense a lot.
And this hasn't even been consistent of how Kelly typically runs his offense. Tay is pretty much seeing an advantage that he feels, and he's attacking. Like, immediately.
Right.
Washington with the ball down by 8 points with 7 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Leslie Machado with the ball at the top of the key over to Sean McCarthy. And it is a charging foul on George Welty.
I think he got Welty with the illegal screen there.
And they're going to make sure this game doesn't get out of control, doesn't get too chippy. So you can tell that before things get a little too physical, you know, they're going to make that call. Hedgesville with the 8-point lead under 7 minutes in the second quarter. Tay Woman gets downhill, he pulls off from the free throw line, bang,
right
bang.
There, Welty's flattening out. He's able to get to the paint, the middle of the floor again, and now he's able to knock that shot down. So, that's another adjustment that, that post player, you're going to have to step up and defend that, especially if they're going to switch on that.
And you would like to see a little bit more physicality to get through those picks as well. Make it a little bit more difficult.
I like what they're doing. They're keeping the ball screens on the side, and then what they're not allowing that entry pass to the post. So Hedgesville's doing a good job.
And Xavier Kirk with a beautiful move, up and in 4-2. Hedgesville 19, Washington 7. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And right now Hedgesville is feeling real comfortable, real confident. Sean McCarthy for three. Splash, bang, bang. Sean McCarthy, 4-3. And a lot of times when you see that hesitation, you don't really see them make that shot, but he hesitated a little bit, and he still was able to compose himself and knock down that three. And right now we have Hedgesville 19, Washington 10, and Xavier Kirk for 3.
With the answer. And again, I like Xavier. Just from watching over the years, he played, was able to play JV, up to, elevate his game a little bit. So I like what the kid is doing. You can see he's been a worker.
And I think that also is a message to these kids as well that think that you have to be on varsity as a freshman. Kelly knew that Xavier was going to be the focal point and the leader on his team next year, but he still played him primarily JV last year. And then now he moves up, and you see that he's a great player in EPAC.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He allowed him to grow. Xavier, obviously, he did his job. He stayed in. He stayed locked in. He stayed tuned in to what it was, and that's a testament to just solid coaching as well. He didn't have to rush the situation, just allow the kid to blossom and grow on his own.
and his character. I have a pretty good relationship with his mom. Good friends, and she always speaks about how unselfish he is. Taking care of his little sister. Also, a shout out to his grandmother in Minnesota that's watching the game tonight.
Okay.
And Hedgesville, they're playing very efficient basketball right now, and they're leading 24-10 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
And everything that they're getting easy looks. They're getting easy looks, and I think with Washington, some of the shots are. They're getting tough shots.
Yes. Like that right there. He knocked that down. He knocked that shot down, but that was also a tough shot. And we call those low percentage shots. Now, if he continues to make those shots, obviously you love that. But a contested three-pointer, for the most part.
Right. If you're going to contest it, that's one thing. And, now he's there. As long as he's there in position, he made his shot, okay, fine. But are you going to continue that throughout the course of the game? Maybe not. But, right there, right there. Got into the paint, got in the middle of defense. You're able to break that defense down. Now we're getting better looks.
And that's what Washington needs from Chris Dolan, to be able to get into the paint and create for himself and others. Because like we saw with Tay Womer, when he was able to get into the paint and attack the basket, it made it easier and opened up the game for Xavier Kirk. And now Xavier ran off a quick 8 points. He had a fast break transition basket, three-pointer, and then another inside layup when he started the game off, but he had 7. So essentially the point guard's job is to make it easier for everyone else around him.
Absolutely. And, right there, Chris Dolman was able to get into the paint, knock down a mid-range shot. Also, the previous times he was able to drive, kick. He got nice catch and shoot, knock down shot, and knock them down. So, that's the way they have to continue to do that. And I believe Machado and Dolman are quick enough to get to those areas. They just got to continue to do it. We don't have to live and die by the three, attack and everything else, open it up.
So right now for the Patriots, we have Chris Dolman, Leslie Machado, Ben Hale, Chet Gore, and Avery Brown.
Call for Avery Brown. There he is.
Yeah. And for the Hedgesville Eagles, we have Tay Womer, number 21, Noah Brown, number 11, Landon Pence, number 15, Ethan Elliott, and number 3, Xavier Kirk. Tay Womer for the 3, kicks over to Xavier Kirk, who pulls up for 3, and he misses. And there'll be a foul on number 15, Mr. Elliott, and it'll be Washington ball. And Landon Pence is a good baseball player. I remember when Bray was really into baseball, having some battles with Hedgesville. And Landon was definitely a good ball player for them. He's a junior. Good stop and hesitation by Chris Dolman. Over to Avery Brown. To Leslie Machado for 3. He misses. Rebounded by number 21, Noah Brown.
But they settled there.
Yeah.
But they settled there, and, just understanding there are no 9-point shots. Just get something good.
And I also think that when you have a good possession on offense and you force them to work, it helps you later on in the game because it makes them more fatigued. If I only have to defend for a few seconds every possession, you're a lot more fresh towards the end of the game as opposed to having to defend for 30, 35 seconds.
Right, and you're more in tune on what you need to do defensively. You don't have those defensive breakdowns. And right now I haven't seen Hedgesville have defensive breakdowns. They've been solid on every possession.
And Taylor pulls up for 3, and he's just...
Patience. All that was execution and patience.
And he's cooking tonight. Hedgesville with the 12-point lead with 1:46 left in the second quarter. Chet Gore with the ball at the top of the key over to Leslie Machado. About to be a 5-second violation. Machado pulls up for another three-pointer. He misses. Rebound by number 11, Landon Pence. And like you said, the quality of the shots that Hedgesville is getting as opposed to what Washington is getting right now is a difference in the game.
It is. And I'd like to see Machado attack a little more. I think he's settling for a lot of everything around the perimeter. I'd like to see him attack and create.
And I think right now every shot that he has taken has been from the three-point line. Tay Womer over to Xavier Kirk. He pulls up for three. That looks good.
Another open kick.
Xavier Kirk for three. Bang, bang. 30-15. Hedgesville is doubling up Washington with under a minute to go in the second quarter. Over to Chet Gore. Chet Gore attacks the rim. He misses. Rebound by number 21, Noah Brown, up to Xavier Kirk. Xavier Kirk gets downhill. Over to number 11, Landon Pence. Back to Xavier Kirk. He pulls up for three. He misses. Rebound by Landon Pence to Tay Womer. It looks like Kelly he's content of taking the last shot.
Yeah.
And you know, in watching Kelly Church teams, you get down by 15. It's almost it's like a death sentence.
And it's tough because they're going to execute. They're going to stay smart. They've already taken quality shots throughout the course of the game. So, now down 15, it might be illegal.
Yeah. But you sit back there and you look at it. That was a quick waste of almost a half a minute.
And it was. And I think with Washington, right now, the major adjustment has to be on the defensive end. I think they're allowing Hedgesville just to do whatever they want to do. They're able to get in the paint. They're driving, kicking, and, a lot of just easy looks. And, they're not – Hedgesville doesn't have players that are creating their shot for themselves. They're creating shots for each other. So it's able to right there.
And I think that's what's been so eye-opening with Tay Womer, that he's created his own shot a lot tonight that we don't typically see from.
And he's able to get in the paint, no resistance. He's able to get in the paint, and then while him being able to get in the paint, now he's creating a shot. He's opening everything up for Kirk, and he was able to knock down some open looks.
And now you're down 15.
Now you're down 15.
So at the half, we had the Hedgesville Eagles 30, the Washington Patriots 15. This is Akeem Holmes and Basan Edwards from Home Team Sports TV. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, broadcast announcer with Home Team Sports TV, sales consultant here at Opeckin Motors. Make a fast break to 838 East Moeller Avenue in Martinsburg. Come see me for a slam dunk of a deal.
Helping families is my passion. It's what I love to do. Hi, I'm Cheryl Yates with ERA Liberty Realty. I've established a reputation for making your journey simple regardless of your price point. They say it takes a village, so I work closely with other professionals in the industry to make your experience a smooth one from start to finish.
We're so happy that we chose Cheryl Gates with ERA Liberty Realty to help us during our buying and selling process. If you would like a 5-star experience from top to bottom, choose Cheryl Yates.
As an Eastern Panhandle native, I possess an insight and knowledge of the area that is essential to reaching your goals. Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Smith Native Bush Insurance has served the Eastern Panhandle since 1869, a family-owned business with locations in Martinsburg on South Queen Street and Charlestown on South George Street. We are able to serve all your insurance needs. Being an independent agency, if we can't do it, nobody can. Call us today for affordable insurance.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Hey, Home Team Sports fans, thank you.
Leading the Washington Patriots 30-15. My name is Akeem Holmes, and I'm joined by my co-host, Rasan Edwards, coach of the Washington Patriots varsity girls basketball team. And then, Rasan, I would like to talk about your young ladies as well. Tell us a little bit about how the season's going. As you guys get ready for EPAC play tomorrow, where you guys take on Hedgesville, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your team and some things that are stepping up for you guys and your plans for the season.
Right now I am. We are waiting on. The first thing, I'm excited. We have a new coaching staff that came in to help, and so I'm really excited about that. Coach Harrier came over from the boys team. Coach Singleton came over from the boys team. Coach Holmes is here as well, helping out, and so I'm excited about that because we're able to kind of have more eyes on what we're trying to do. Now, we had a solid state run last year, but like we talked about, this year nobody cares, and we've created a target for us, and that's okay. Right now, we're learning. We're getting over that learning curve on how to win games. We have a tough beginning of the schedule with. We set that up, and that's good. We got a really good chance to, take what we've learned so far and kind of implement that into our conference play. So I'm excited to get started for conference play, but we have a job to do, and our standards are going to be our standards, and we're just ready to get going. We're ready to get going.
And what I've liked is when I've actually seen some of the box scores. You have a freshman that's pretty talented that came up from Charlestown last year that's been getting some good minutes.
Yes, Tamia Perry, definitely really extremely excited about her. I think with her and as she grows, as she continues to learn, she's going to be special. And also like we have two sophomores I'm really, really excited about with Jayla Campbell and Michaela Michaels. I'm excited about them. We have a junior heavy class, with a few kids with Lexi Adams and Mary, and so those two definitely going to be in the forefront. But at the same time, I like our underclassmen. They're coming along really well. So, and they're getting some minutes, and I'm expecting them to play like we talked about earlier. No one cares that you're a freshman. No one cares that you're a sophomore. You're a varsity basketball player. So, and that's how I treat them. So. But I'm excited about their growth, and they're willing to learn. They're locked into what we want to do, so I'm definitely excited about that.
And what is your schedule like over the next couple of weeks?
We have mainly conference games. I know we have Hedgesville tomorrow. We have Goretti at Goretti coming up, and then we have Jefferson and Martinsburg. So some good quality games for us, especially how conference play goes. Definitely excited about it. I know, Coach Smith is going to have his girls ready. Actually, I think they're playing Martinsburg tonight. I know Coach Fitzpatrick, he's going to have his girls ready. So, we're excited for the challenge, and, we let the chips fall where they may.
And you said a Goretti game, and we know a couple of Spring Mills players that transferred there. Have you heard any whisperings of your kids being excited just to be able to compete against Kayla and Olivia again?
They're definitely. Our goal is we're taking one game at a time, and right now, once we get to after tomorrow, then we'll get locked into Goretti, and they're just excited to play, and that's the biggest thing. They're just excited to play, so we're just going to get out there, get after it, and and again, let the chips fall where they may.
We're seeing some great defense by Hedgesville.
Yes.
And what I've liked about some of these teams lately
tough shot.
is you can tell that these kids have been in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they actually try to attack the paint, some of them are getting stonewalled by the physicality and strength of these Hedgesville ball players. Pittsnagle for three. Bang, bang! Pittsnagle for
three. That was a point you brought up at the beginning in the pregame on the physicality aspect. And right now, you can look at the difference in the bodies in Hedgesville, and you can see that they're just a little
defined,
a little tougher.
Yes, you do.
You can just see it. So
and
right there, that's what Machado needs to do a little bit more of.
That's the next step. That's the next step for this Washington Patriots program, is buying into the weight room and seeing those kids next year. When you see those same kids from this year saying, hey, I can tell this kid has really been in the gym. I can tell this kid's really been working. That kid that's 180 pounds right now is 190 pounds and a little bit more solid. And I think that's what you need, especially from the guard position, because it's no longer that you can just be quick and shifty and think that it gets it done. these kids are 6'1", 6'2", and they're bench pressing 245, 250. You better bring your A game.
And and right there, positioning, being strong with the basketball. I think Machado got a little careless with the ball, but some of them they're getting pumped. To your point, getting bumped off their path, easy, falling down and things like that. That's a sign of, that's a strength. And you have to commit yourself. You have to commit yourself to the weight room. So that's going to be definitely the next step, especially for these underclassmen for the Patriots.
Yeah, it's one of those conversations that you have. I'm pretty sure you've had that same conversation with your girls.
Yes.
This is no longer a middle school where you can just play off of your skills and your talent. You have to put in that extra work.
It's so crucial, from getting in the weight room and doing things on your own as well. You know what I mean? You have to be able to lock into your craft, and I think that, just watching some kids and, bringing your game, starting out as a freshman and you playing the same way as a sophomore and junior, that's just it's not going to cut it anymore. You have to get yourself, commit yourself to getting better, commit yourself to the weight room, commit yourself to getting on the court, whatever it is. And you can do the basics every day. The fundamentals are the fundamentals, and you can an hour of that every day.
No more lip service once you get to high school, because I can tell if you really want it by the work you put in outside of the game. Josh McCarthy up, he misses. Ball tipped by Tay Wummer, rebounded by Quincy Pittsnagel. Up to Zanny Gainey. Pittsnagel pulls up for three. The ball's off. He misses. Rebounded by Noah Brown. And again, like it was in the Tay Wummer is cooking today. But like it was in the first quarter, we are 4 minutes and 7 seconds left into the and 57 seconds left into the third quarter, and Washington still has not scored a basket. So to answer that question about DJ Bordley, I think we have the early answer that they are missing his offensive intensity, offensive aggression, and his ability to put the ball into the basket.
And that was a big piece. I mean, losing 19.5 a game that's a lot of production. So who was going to step up to take that challenge? Wasn't sure, but right now I think that everything that Patriots are taking has been tough. Every shot has been tough. So they've got to find a way to really turn a corner. I thought Machado was able to do that early. He kicked it out to the perimeter, but even when he attacked, he didn't even look to score. Everything was passing to the corner, but it's little things like that are. I know Coach Miller is definitely going to lock in on that when they view film and things like that. So he's going to point those things out to them. It's extremely important that they understand when you're driving to score, and so that's the next piece and next part of his game that hopefully he picks up on.
And just like you said, this is a part of the process. And I think when you watch the interviews with Coach Miller, now he realizes this is going to be a process.
Yeah.
There's no quick fix to where all of a sudden you wake up the next day and you're the cream of the crop. It doesn't work that way.
Not at all. And this EPAC is very competitive.
And look who I said we guarding Tay Wummer when he got into the game. Look, he's strapping right now. Avery Brown is going to be.
He's going to match his toughness.
He's going to be something special.
Yes, and he's matching the intensity.
And it's one of those things where it's like, hey, I don't have any fouls. I can make life heck for you for these next 11 minutes.
and keep him running around. Make every pass difficult. Make every shot difficult. Make every catch difficult. So as long as if he's doing that, he's doing his job.
And the thing is, this actually makes you fatigue when you have to work hard. Great pass by Xavier Kirk to Quincy Pittsnagel, and Hedgesville is leading by 23. Just on with the ball at the top of the key. And right there, we're talking about being bumped off the spot. Right there, ball is short, rebounded by Zandy Gainey.
And I know Coach Miller. He's gonna continuously, really just teach them and let them grow, and they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out. It's just that learning curve right now.
And you can tell by how they're playing off certain players. They're daring And see, I don't know. I mean, this is where I feel like a little bit where you get a little bit ticky-tacky. You know?
I mean, that was a foul. That was a foul. I think with Avery, he's being aggressive with him, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was a foul. He knocked him completely off his path. But he, they're definitely going to blow the whistle right there. It's right in front of the referee. He's going to blow the whistle. He's going to blow the whistle on that.
Oh, man. There's a foul right there on Tay Wilmer. With 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter, Hedgesville is leading the Washington Patriots 38-15. We'll see if Washington can get a little bit of offense going. I see they bring in Bray Berry. He's instant offense. And Washington has 3 guards, similar skill set, similar builds,
right.
with Berry, Machado, and Dolman. Check Gordon with the inside post, and he is rejected by Quincy Pittsnocker. And I think this is something that's definitely new for Chet. Chet's used to being the tallest kid on the court, and to go against someone who's 6'9", you have to develop a little bit more.
It's a challenge, and you got to figure out how you're going to create that space.
Create the angles to be able to make those shots.
But but now you might not be taller, but you can be stronger. So that's Chet got turned around right there. But again, we come back to weight room. They'll figure it out. They'll kick ahead.
Bray Berry for 3.
They'll kick ahead.
The bank shot from the corner. But like I said, instant offense.
But it was pace. Dolman was able to push the ball up, kick the ball ahead, got an open look in transition. I'm a big fan of transition 3, so he was able to knock it down.
Well, and the thing about it is, some kids just have that natural knack to be able to put the ball in the basket. It's not everybody's game to be a scorer. So
I think you just have to understand your role. Not the role.
And I like how unselfish Xavier Kirk is right now.
Absolutely.
He is feeding the big man. And Quincy Pittsnocker should take him out to McDonald's after the game's over.
Absolutely.
And buy him a McDouble, whatever he likes. Because he's getting to the paint, and he's not even worried about scoring. He's getting him these easy shots.
But in the other part of that, Xavier's just taking what comes to him.
Yes.
He's open, he's shooting it, he's able to attack when they pull up on him, and so he's creating shots. Both they're able to create shots for each other. That's what I like the most about it.
Well, and that's what I've always admired about watching Kelly Church teams, is he's always efficient with whatever he has. Mm-hmm. He might not have the most talent, but he's always efficient and gets the best out of everything that he has. And that's why he's been a special coach for the last 20 to 25 years.
And we know what Kelly Church has been, for the conference, and why he's won state titles, and so his teams are going to be competitive. They're going to do their job. Kids play their role.
Avery Brown with the ball on top of the key over to Chris Dolman. Hesitation, step back 3. That was a definitely difficult shot. And that's a frustration shot right there as well.
It was.
And I think that this is one of those things where, you want to see how your team and how your kids handle this adversity.
Absolutely.
So 25 seconds left. Right now, in this quarter, Washington's only scored 3 points. Hedgesville playing for the last shot. It's good to see some of the kids on the bench being so involved in the game. Quincy Pittsnocker takes the ball down low, out to Xavier Kirk. He pulls up for 3, and he misses. And at the end of 3, we had the Hedgesville Eagles 40 and the Washington Patriots 18. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break from our sponsors.
Sports fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us, Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law.
We are back at Washington High School where we have the Hedgesville Eagles leading the Washington Patriots 40-18. Beginning the fourth quarter with Hedgesville with the ball. My name is Akeem Holmes, and I'm joined by my co-host, Rasan Edwards. And Rasan, you're a coach. You're down 22 in the fourth quarter. What are you looking for the team?
I just need you to keep competing. Right now we got to climb out of the hole. Hedgesville is going to continue to execute what they do. Right now, we're just going to see who's going to compete or who's just going to give up. This is going to tell me a lot about what we need to do moving forward.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize that's a great move by Spencer Pittsnogle.
Good shot.
A lot of people don't realize that when you're playing, you're always competing for your spot.
Always.
It's always a job addition. So, what you just said about competing and saying that you can find yourself from being a player that's always on the court to now you're wondering why you ain't getting in.
Absolutely.
And a lot of it's because of your effort when times are hard. Anybody could be a front runner.
Right. And it means a lot, too, because, I chalked it up to, we try to implement it as, it's just a sign of selfishness. So when you're still out there competing, playing hard for each other, now we're developing, a unit that we need to, that we can become unbreakable. But when you start giving up, now it becomes about you.
Yeah. That's a strong move. That was a strong move right there. He didn't finish it.
Yeah, but hey, Washington had an opportunity. You got to finish those defensive possessions,
And Tay Wilmer, and this could be my opinion, but I'm pretty comfortable. Home team player of the game.
I was thinking about that between him and Kirk. I like what Kirk is doing as well. I think Wilmer is getting a lot of shots for himself. I think Xavier's played a more rounded game.
Yes.
So I've been kind of going back and forth with both of them on which one to leave out pick.
And that's what I like. That's what I like about what you said is it's not about just because you scored 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's the points that you create for your team.
Absolutely.
And like you said, Xavier Kirk has created a lot of points, not only for himself but for others.
And he's defended at a high level on this end as well. So, being able to play both ends of the floor, constant communication.
And I see Chris is getting a little bit frustrated because you can tell that now the report is to get in his chest and to try to frustrate him by being physical and getting his chest.
Yes, being physical with him. They're bumping him. They're knocking him down. So it just, these are these tough moments for these underclassmen. And it's a growing. Those are growing pains that they're going to go through.
And the thing about it is, if you actually pay attention, you can learn from watching growth of other players while you're an underclassman.
Correct.
Like you said, when you're seeing Xavier Kirk and how he changed his body, and you're seeing how some of these kids are different from what they looked like last year, that is intellect. That is information that you can process yourself and say, okay, I have to get in the gym and do the same thing.
And, the other part of that is the culture that's built. And it's obvious that Hedgesville has built their culture of, you need to be in the weight room. You need to do these things in order for us to, get better as a team. So,
Xavier Kirk with a pull-up jump shot.
See, that's really nice. They ran him off the three-point line, 2-dribble pull-up, basic basketball, great shot.
Yeah, this kid's tough, man. He is only a junior. Caden Ballard's coming off the bench. And see, right there you can tell that was not a confident inside, possession. Oh, great pass. by Tay Woolman. And Hedgesville leading the Washington Patriots 49-18. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, Dolman gets downhill to Avery Brown. Hesitation. Inside move. Strong move by Avery Brown. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
And how many free throws has Washington shot tonight?
I'm going to be honest with you. This, to me, is the first one.
So
I haven't seen them. This is the first time I think I've seen them go to the line.
So we're talking about in 5:27 in the fourth, and possibly 2 free throws.
Yeah. And I think that goes to show what you were saying before, that Washington has settled too much for outside shots.
And when you do that, you know, you shoot yourself out of the game, and it's also, you know, Hedgesville has just made it difficult to win them. They haven't given them anything easy. You know, things been on the perimeter and just settling for it.
Yeah. And you've seen some of the frustration, like right there. That's the physicality. All he did was just bump him just a little bit. But Avery Brown played some good basketball for this varsity team. And not, you know, obviously, I have a little bit of bias. That's my guy. But Avery's going to be tough.
Yeah. I like I said, I like Avery. I watched him in middle school a little bit. I was able to catch a few games, and you know, he was always that guy, that kind of glue guy in a sense. You know, just defending on the level, able to, you know, keep the offense going and just play good basketball. Watched him play over the summer a little bit. Was tough. You know, just played hard. Another easy bucket on this end.
Yeah. And another glue guy, and he's not going to get a lot of credit, is number 13, Zanningen. He reminds me of that Draymond Green type of player. You haven't seen him get frustrated that he's not getting the ball on the offensive side. You know, he just defends, he rebounds, he does all the little things that you need him to do. And every team needs that one unselfish player. Like, and I'm going to bring up an old school. Jerome Williams, we just call it Junkyard Dog from Georgetown.
And, you know, I'm a Syracuse fan, so, you know, I remember watching, you know, those Georgetown-Syracuse battles are always classic.
But, yeah, you know, when you have those players that just are okay with just doing all the little things, that makes it easier to win as well, because you don't worry about that player.
And you know, when he's able to, you know, get you extra possessions, finish off defensive possessions, you know, and just doing those little things, doing the dirty work, every team needs someone to do that. And every team needs someone to do that. Right there, just, you know, a sign of strength right there, just had the ball snatched out of his hands. Yeah. You know, so, you know, again, these are learning curves for these underclassmen, you know, being strong with the basketball, valuing each possession, and now Hedgesville is going to run what they run, extend the defense out.
A little bit of movement, but Quincy Pisnagle has definitely won this face-off between him and Mr. Gore tonight. So we have Landon pitch the ball at the top of the key to Pisnagle. And we see like a lot of similar motion with Hedgesville. See a lot of similar motion with the cuts coming off, you know.
And they have, and they've kind of used that to their advantage. You know, they were able to kind of get a few backdoor cuts on the overplay, and you know, just the basic basketball. They haven't made their game difficult.
and we have 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Hedgesville with the ball. Washington has scored 4 points this whole half. And that will be a foul on the floor. And in talking to some of the Hedgesville fans earlier today, they spoke about Hedgesville's calling card being their defense. And when you have a score of 41-19, and we're talking about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, that's heck of defense.
It is. But I also think Patriots have settled a lot. You know, mentioned that before. I think they've settled a lot, and they have definitely taken some frustration shots. And I think, you know, when things, they just have to, when they learn just to grind it, and, you know, you might have to cut a little harder. You might have to be a little more stronger with the ball. You gotta do the little things a little more. Good call. I think, frustration foul, extended that arm out.
On the floor, gone. His first. Period. On the floor for the Patriots, Yates.
And you see some of those freshmen and sophomores getting right now. You have number 50, the sophomore, not Caleb Yates, but Kenyon Yates. I'm sorry, I said Kenyon Yates. Keon Yates, you have Chris Dolman, you have Caden Ballard, Braylon Berry, and Zeke McGovern. Strong move by Braylon Berry.
Great move, able to get to the paint, and get an easy bucket. And that's what's been needed. I mean, Berry is maybe 5 points off the bench. Yeah. Another offensive foul.
And I think the biggest thing is, Hedgesville came out this game. They had the energy. They had the effort. What I liked about what Hedgesville did early, especially Mr. Wilmer, was he picked his spots and he asserted his will early, where he felt like, I don't feel like anyone out here is going to cover me.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take that role to be able to dominate right now.
And I think, you're 100% right with that. He, again, guards staying in the paint, breaking the defense down. And, I think that's what Wilmer did a lot early. And then that extended everything out on the perimeter for the rest of them. So, definitely did that. He established it. They established everything early. They were able to get in the paint early. They were able to get offensive rebounds early, and continue to just make it. Then back to your original point on that physical part and that toughness part. And this is something to definitely learn from. And that toughness aspect is so critical. When it comes to these moments.
And that's why we had a conversation about the player of the game. And you made some valid points where, as much as Wilmer did, assert himself offensively, Xavier Kirk had a great all-around game where he impacted the game in a multitude of ways.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have a Rosedale Funeral Home player of the game, and it would be Tay Wilmer and Xavier Kirk. So I know we try not to do that with home team. We always try to make sure that we are pretty adamant about who we select, but there were two deserving players, and I like what you said simply because the game is not just about scoring baskets. It's about impacting the game, and seeing the way that he impacted the game. I definitely had no complaints about picking both him and.
He did a tremendous job defensively. Playing there, he's able to attack. Again, they ran him up the three-point line. He's able to hit his mid-range shot. So, just playing that all-around game, impacting and playing his role at a high level. So I like what he did tonight.
And he's just a very tough ball player. So we have Landon Pence at the line to shoot 2 with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In Hedgesville, you know, you don't see, outside of Kirk and Wilmer, you don't see those players that have that, like, I'm just going to try to break you down mindset. But they play within the system, and it's a pretty good system offensively.
Right. And it works when everyone's on the same page and you're locked in together as a unit. You know, there's a lot of special things you can do. Right there, and I like it. I see some growth in Braylon right there, acknowledging he made an errant pass. So, you know, but the little things like that are going to matter, you know, especially moving forward. They're going to matter.
Yeah, because accountability is such a huge factor in life. You know, most people, they love that kid that can be accountable. They love the individual that can be accountable.
Correct. You know, because even right there, errant pass, you know, it's easy to say, you know, that's your fault or, you know, point the finger. But he took ownership of it, said my fault, and, you know, we move on. So those little things like that do matter, you know, when it comes to, you know, building the team, building that bond, that chemistry.
And even as a coach, you know, you trust a player that's accountable when they make their mistakes.
Absolutely.
At that point, you know, when you know, because at that point you know that, okay, to fix a mistake, you have to first acknowledge the mistake. So when that player is accountable and they acknowledge that mistake, then you know that, hey, I can trust this player tonight.
And that right there is a tremendous point. Once they're aware, you know, they're less likely to make it again. So, and that's what you want to see, especially, again, underclassmen still learning, growing. So, good thing.
So looks like we're going to have a 52-21 final. The Hedgesville Eagles with the opening EPAC victory. And we will have our players of the game, Tay Wilmer and Xavier Kirk. And we'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
And we are back at Washington High School where we have the victorious just get that set. Turn our mics off.
congratulations on your new policies. And just basically making sure all of your information looks okay. I went ahead and emailed you proof of insurance as well as ID cards. And if you need me for any reason, just don't hesitate to reach out. You can give me a call or text me anytime, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Come on down to Big Mike's Grillin', 820 North Mildred Street in Ransom, West Virginia. You can go online or you can call ahead. And we also cater. We offer hot soul food to go. Come see us.
We are back at Washington High School, where we are here with the victorious co-players of the game, Tay Wilmer and Xavier Kirk. Joined first by Tay Wilmer, senior point guard. Spoke to some people from Hedgesville this morning, and they talked about how you are a key cog on the team. You're the engine that makes everything go. And in the first quarter, I saw the aggression, where you feel like there's no one that can stop you from getting into the paint. Tell me a little bit about your mindset and what your mindset was coming into the game, and how your mindset might have changed once you saw how they're trying to defend you.
Just coming in this game full throttle, just always got to play together as a team and just get to the rack if I can, and then see if I can hit open players as I'm driving. And then whenever I saw they was playing off, I was like, give me the rod and go get a bucket. And it was just on from that. We just all played together as a team. It was collectively a good one.
So, obviously the game had a little bit of importance to it. Ryan Miller was an ex-player. You guys had Mr. Van Meter, who left to come over there with Ryan Miller. How did that kind of motivate you guys a little bit?
It's family, but you gotta get the win. It's family, but you gotta get the win. That's all it was. Just can't let anything hold back. You can't hold back anything. You just got full throttle. That's all it was.
Yeah, for sure. So, obviously, with EPAC play, every victory is hard to get. What is your mindset going into your senior year of what you want to accomplish, not only as a team, but what legacy and what you want to leave for the younger players to really look up to you as a person and, to be able to call you later on and say, hey, Tay, how would you handle this particular situation? How would you be able to handle this when Coach Church, is getting on me? Because obviously, things are a little bit harder when you have someone with expectations.
Sure. Just listen to the coaches. They'll get you through the way. They'll push you through anything. You listen to them, they got the right way. Just don't put your head down. Every day counts, and then do it every day. Just go through it every day. Whatever matters, just do it.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing we talked about on air was your body. It changed from when I watched you as a sophomore play basketball to now. And we got to see that when you guys actually toughen up a little bit and you put your body on them, it kind of caused Washington a couple of problems. Let's speak a little bit about the weight room and the work that you guys put in the weight room over the last couple of years as well.
Pretty much every day in the summer, we lift weights, do conditioning, and then we'll come in at night, play, whatever. After school, we'll come in for an hour, play in the off season. It was just every day. This is what it is. Every day lifting.
Well, congratulations, Tay. Definitely look forward to seeing you more. And, we'll see you around.
All right, you too.
Yes, this is Rasan Edwards, joined by another co-player of the game, Xavier Kirk. Xavier Kirk, first, congratulations, great win tonight.
Thank you.
You guys played extremely well, and congratulations on a great game. So, just coming into what were your guys? What was the process? How did you guys come into this game, knowing you had first game of conference play ready to go? What was the message coming into this game?
Well, the message was just play hard, play 100% on every play, talk, and just play as a team, because this game really meant something to us. So we just had to keep communicating and play together with each other.
Okay. So you said it's meant something to you guys. What did it mean to you all?
It was just it felt like out of all the games, this is one of personal. this was a personal game just because of Coach Church and how Coach Van made it too.
Okay.
Just the little coaching staff.
I like that. Whatever it is, the motivation, whatever you guys need, I like that.
Yep.
I like that. So, and what Keem was talking about with Tay as well, getting in the weight room. To notice you in general. I watched you as a freshman, and how your body has changed. What was the importance of doing that and helping you grow as a player?
It was just like being in the gym constantly and just working on my bag, especially like you got to hit the weight room too, because especially when you're on the varsity level, there's going to be bigger and stronger guys, so you got to like get in the weight room early so you can prepare yourself for that. Like that approach.
Great approach, and and keep up the good work with what you're doing. So who do you guys have coming up next?
We got Musselman next.
What's the approach?
Same thing as today. Just talk, be 100%. Because our what we want to I forgot the word with it. Our identification is is our defense.
Okay.
So that's what we got to bring to the table every game, and like every time we got to talk, be 100%, and just play together.
Yes.
And talk on defense.
Great answer. I thought you guys did a really good job on ball screens tonight. You guys really, played hard. You got up in there and Patriot guards and, made everything difficult, made shots difficult, made passes difficult, made catches difficult. So tremendous job doing that, guys. And I look forward to watching you grow, continue to work on your game, continue to work hard, and good things will happen for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.